Okay, so I'm gonna have to predict what's gonna be happening on the Xbox Game Showcase. My prediction is they're gonna show Halo. There's not really much of a predictions that I really want. I just want to see good games, really. From what I've heard, it's gonna be an hour of nothing but games, and if there are some games that I'm going to be very excited for, I am going to be excited for them. If there are going to be exclusives that are going to be playable on the Xbox Series X, I will be excited for them, and they will entice me more to get the Xbox Series X. PlayStation so far has done a pretty good job at showing me the exclusives that I would like to play. Spider-Man looks really fun. I'm assuming if I play Horizon Zero Dawn, I'll be very excited for the new Horizon game that's coming out. I'm just worried about the price is all, and I don't think that's going to be revealed on the Xbox Game Showcase because it's focused purely on the video games right now. On the bright side, I didn't really have to wake up like 7 a.m. for a 10-minute direct. People say that I hate it. I don't really hate it. I'm just more disappointed in the direct and more than anything because of how disappointed I expected it to be. Like, 10 minutes is not something that you could pretty much, like, hype up to reveal anything at all. And the fact that everyone's been hyping the crap out of that direct, it's just unbelievable for me to get really excited for it. And then Shin Megami Tensei was revealed, and I was like, okay, hold my beer, buddy. I got you, fam. I swear, if it wasn't for Shin Megami Tensei and Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, I probably would have been, like, just eviscerating Nintendo or something. Like, as much as I do understand the sentiment as to what the partner showcase was all about, I still would have been like, okay, what do we got? Cadence of Hyrule, and that's it. We got a very unpolished WWE game, and we got what at first glance appears to be another Fortnite-like video game. I'm not sure if that's gonna be actually the case, but to me it looked like that game. I don't even remember what the title was. Okay, whatever. This is more about what's gonna happen on the Xbox Game Showcase. Let's hope to get excited for that, because this is gonna be an hour-long presentation, and if they show good games, I'm all for it. Big brain, second prediction time. I'm gonna say, and this is gonna be I think this is gonna be very obvious that they're gonna do this. They're clearly gonna show Breath of the Wild. Probably burst some copy. Wow, alright, I got 10 minutes, right? Hold on. Yeah. That's not gonna be dangerous at all. Look, I got a Wii remote, an iPhone, a Rubik's Cube, my mouse, Tifa. I got Tifa. This is not a dangerous place to put my coffee, is it? I don't see anything wrong happening in the future with this coffee placed firmly next to every object, electronic and physical thing. Alright, looks like it's about to start, so what are they gonna start off with? Are they really starting off with Halo immediately? I mean, I guess it makes sense. That's the one game they've already announced, and the fans are already... Yeah, I heard Mjolnir. It's Halo. So they really want to announce, like, brand new games, if that's the case. In which case, Xbox, you gotta impress me.
I must remind myself. Liquid crystal cannot rise on its own.
You know, for a second, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was Mass Effect. I don't know why. Space, shooter, close enough, right? I've been recently playing that game a lot. Third one specifically, since I finished the first two.
It all means nothing.
So I guess it was just like part of my head during my thought process.
Until you step inside.
But nah, John 117, I believe. People like to call him Halo. I don't know why. It's not Halo. You don't call Samus Metroid, do you? I'm really hoping this is... Oh, shoot. Gameplay? They're actually showing gameplay? They still got the hamburger button. Do people ever tell us, like, what button that is? Like, I always call it a start button, but... I think it's officially called the hamburger button. Wow, it's 62. At least I think it's 60, and for all I know, it could be 144 frames a second, and I wouldn't even know. The human eye can't see anything above, like, what, 80 or something? That's what I heard. I'm not sure if that's actually true or not. Either way, YouTube's compression is telling me that it's 60, so whatever.
No. Let me see what I can find.
Cannons first. When I get back, we can look. Together.
God, I would kill for a sexy voice like that.
Okay, big guy.
Oh wow. Wait a minute. Has Halo been open world before? Wait a minute, has Halo been open world? I haven't played 5 or 4 yet, so I honestly don't know. All the Halo games I've played so far have been like very linear based, very like objective based, so to see one that's taking like the Destiny approach is, well, it makes sense. But it's welcome nonetheless. Oh man, the music. You could tell this is oh shit. You could tell this is a Mjolnir. I believe that's what his the artist name is. Martin O'Donnell. Well, close enough. Mjolnir, Martin O'Donnell. But yeah, that sounds like his style of like music. So they either got him to return to make the soundtrack for Halo Infinite, or they got a really good copycat. Yes, look around before you actually start. I feel like if you're gonna naturally like play the game, you're not gonna look around and admire the graphics. You're just gonna play the damn game, shoot some bad guys. I think I would be very impressed back in like the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One era of video games. I think I was, but considering how like games nowadays just look really good, like I'm starting to see like a lot of like blendage. Like, don't get me wrong, Halo Infinite right now looks really impressive. It's just... I could already imagine this on the Xbox One architecture, you know? Is that just me, or am I just, like... Or do I have something going on here? Did Master Chief just have a hook shot? I saw him grapple something. Is this gonna be on PC? I forgot to mention. Is this game gonna be on PC? I didn't really see if that's the case or not. I don't remember if they announced this game on PC. I know this game's gonna be on Xbox One and on Series X. But dude's about to die. Regenerate your shields, man. Oh yeah, that is a grappling hook. Oh. You know, I don't... A grappling beam maybe, but not a grappling hook? I mean, I guess they're like trying to go the Metroid approach. That explains the open worldness. If this plays more like a 3D Metroidvania, then I'll be freaking all over it.
Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard. Die well.
So what you're saying is, we're gonna finish the fight. Xbox Game Pass, wow. So I'm able to play it at launch day without having to purchase it yet. Because if I have Xbox Game Pass, you could just download it straight up. God, they've been doing really good with the Xbox Game Pass. That's something I had to easily commend Xbox for. Game Pass is just, if you don't have it, like, I legitimately, like, don't know why. Like, you get, like, hundreds of free games at a monthly subscription. And it's not it's not like a streaming service like Stadia is, so the fact that it, like, manages to look that good and still be at 60 FPS, that's good. That's really good.
World premiere.
Oh, they gotta always have that world premiere logo on that. Anything they announce Xbox related. Ow, my ears. State of Decay 3. Oh, okay. Never heard of it. I mean, I probably heard of it at one point. I just don't know what the series is all about. State of Decay fans are probably gonna be excited for that.
Unprecedented realism. With ray
I mean, I'm just saying. I feel like the realism already peaked with the Xbox One era. So
60 frames per second.
hey, let's make the cars more shinier.
Completely in-engine.
God, am I being cynical? I'm sorry if I'm being very cynical right now. I'm just like, I don't know. I can't be excited for like realistic games anymore, like I did back then. I thought the 360 games were like realistic, but then, like, growing up is like, okay, I'm seeing a little bit more flaws, and I feel like that might be the same when I play like previous like Xbox One and PlayStation 4 games. Like, give it like 3 more years maybe, but like this is the same spiel that like PlayStation, Xbox have been saying for like in terms of like realism in video games, is that they always say we're pushing the limits, and they're gonna keep on pushing those limits. Like I probably don't even want like realistic games anymore. I want maybe like optimization. I want maybe good good third party like porting, so that it's not like. Well, I guess they don't really have that issue anymore, huh? With the PS4 era. Either way, like, I want to improve on more aspects rather than just make the graphics look shinier.
Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it.
I hear well, no, it's rare. Of course, it's gonna have British people. What am I saying? Because I don't. My mind thought cameo, maybe.
It is found in the
because
moments.
Female lead, female voice. I'm assuming that was the main character, but this looks nothing like it. This looks like a brand new IP entirely. So it looks cute.
In the symmetry of ritual.
You know something? I feel like Rareware, if they, well, I'm not sure if the same companies are, like, the same people that work on that game are still working on Rareware, but, Rareware could be, like, the next Naughty Dog in terms of, like, or at least they could have if Xbox didn't fuck them over back then. You know, when I said I predicted Breath of the Wild coming to Xbox, I guess I wasn't completely wrong. Yeah, this is the type of graphics I feel like I'm probably more into. Something more cel-shaded, more cartoony. Mostly because it holds up a lot more in the future. Whereas with realistic games, you can see its flaws once you like hit 10 years from now. If that's all we're getting for Rareware, then I guess I can't really expect much. So, like, people are predicting Banjo-Kazooie, but I was being doubtful about that.
Yeah.
So
It doesn't matter. That they
Don't
believe us.
Entertainment. What have they made? That company looks familiar, but I'm trying to remember what they made. This kind of feels like Life is Strange-ish. So, same graphic style, maybe same company.
Sister, we've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional.
That's a weird way to describe things. I'm sorry.
All we knew about Marianne just got
Our
thrown out.
powers are controlled by emotions. So if it's by Don't Entertainment, it's most likely gonna be like a, I guess, a point-and-click adventure. Story-wise, that'd be cool. Gameplay-wise,
There's always a choice, son.
I mean, you can't really do much with that. It's like the point. It's very focused on story, if that's the case. Yeah, chapter 1. Okay, yeah, it's definitely Life is Strange-ish in terms of like how the game would feel. I still need to play the second game. Like, I liked the first one, but I don't know. I guess I just wasn't completely invested in the second one just yet, even with the Captain Spirit demo.
We're very excited to tell you that
Oh god, my fog, my glasses.
specifically for Xbox Series X. We're now at a time where we can reach levels of fidelity and frame rates previously absolutely impossible on any console.
The hell are you talking about? This game looks gorgeous.
Can now run at 120 Hz refresh rate.
120.
HDR in its highest quality, delivering
okay.
just
just have more frame. Okay.
Super crisp, sharp image.
I'm sure like
low input latency, which is just so
early adopters or 120 frames per second people are gonna really like this, but I feel like I'm already satisfied with 60 as the threshold right now.
By using premium audio tech that we previously just could not simulate in real time. And with all of this crazy hardware power,
sir, I only have a headphone with 2 audio sources. I don't think I'm ready for surround or 11.1
coming to Xbox Series X
sound bites just yet.
Later this year.
Like, I'm already excited for this game. You don't have to convince me any further. Jeez.
If you're waiting for the biggest game of the year.
Wait a minute. Oh wow, this looks cute already.
Then wait for Cyberpunk.
Wait, what?
But if you're ready for the smallest, we've got you covered.
Same developer? Or they wouldn't just name drop something that big.
From Obsidian Entertainment, the makers of games that are nothing like this one.
Toy Story for the PlayStation 1.
This summer, strive together.
Bugs Life for PlayStation. Okay.
Together. Or just
sorry.
feed your friend to the spiders. And
Oh
go
fuck! You
solo.
can murder children. You can murder children in this game. What the hell? Oh man, how we have gone so far. Not even Grand Theft Auto would allow something like that. Ah, that's cute. There's Rash from. I was about to say Ratchet and Clank. What am I saying? Battletoads. Ratchet. I am not. I am not saying today. Apparently, grounded. Game is unfit. Oh my god, Tex, you're going way too fast. I'm sorry. But it's made by Obsidian Entertainment, so they made some good games. They made a lot of good games, so this would be really good, huh?
World premiere.
Okay. Obsidian RPG, so like New Vegas, that'd be like fun. They said new, so...
We have always known. Now our oaths are lost. Forsaken.
The bonfire has been lit.
Face the monsters.
First person. Oh, so I'm guessing that's
Our sins have
what the
fallen.
gameplay would theoretically look like, but it still looks like a CG cutscene right now. Unless they actually showcase that actually gameplay. Okay. They're banking on new IPs, which is interesting. I guess they finally, like, Xbox finally decided, okay, we've been focusing way too much on Halo and Gears of War. We gotta make some new IPs.
Stop over.
Interactive. It's a new interactive drama, aka a video game.
Got your letters.
It looks interesting. Graphically wise, it looks very like comic book. I guess that's why they tried to make it
Here at Ninja
sound
Theory,
like
we're hard
a
at work on all of
interactive
our
drama
projects,
because they want to
including
make that
Senua's
like
Saga
TV show
Hellblade
type of
2,
feeling.
which we announced at the Game Awards back in December. An incredible 3.5 million players have now experienced Senua's story in Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. We're excited to start giving you an insight into what comes next for our Celtic warrior. An experience that we'll be building in Unreal Engine 5 for Xbox Series X and PC.
Unreal Engine 5.
I'm
Okay,
happy to reveal
that's something I'm
today
familiar
Senua's
with.
Saga will be set in the beautiful country of Iceland. And you can find out more about our location scouting and how we've discovered the history of our setting in a brand new behind-the-scenes development diary, which you can view straight after the show on the Ninja Theory YouTube channel.
Oh, that's cute. You know, I like if you're a game developer, that's something to really take into account, you know?
It's been so touching to see the impact that Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice has had on so many players, and we're incredibly thankful to all of the fans that have been part of Senua's story so far. And we're excited for you to be part of our development journey from here on out.
What is this? Oh, Double Fine! I forgot they exist for some reason. I don't know. So this is Psychonauts, right? Yeah, this is Psychonauts. They gotta showcase some sort of celebrity endorsement in some way. But at the same time, I feel like Jack Black is like the perfect representation for this. This is not the first time he's interacted with Double Fine. You guys remember Brutal Legend? Wait, was that Double Fine? I don't remember. I think that was Double Fine, but yeah, if you guys remember that. This is gonna look like a really good platformer game, so... Now, that's something that I don't think Xbox has really dived into aside from maybe New Lucky's Tale, is the 3D platformer genre. I mean, they could have done it with Banjo-Kazooie, I'm just saying. Okay, that's probably gonna be the last time I complain about that. I hope. I really don't want to hammer that joke in. Okay. Another game I'm unfamiliar with, but I've maybe seen at one point. That's most of the games I feel like I've been I guess shown for the most part. It's like, hey, that looks familiar. That's not a Xbox controller. There we go. Here, let me join in. What are you showing? Tetris? Oh, it's Tetris Effect. Okay, that's cool. On Xbox? Hell yeah. I don't think it's gonna be as immersive unless you play it on VR, but... Oh, that's cool. Okay. Wait, console launch exclusive? What the hell are you talking about? This is like a brand new game. Whoa! Tetris 99 V... Tetris Effect 99? Oh, okay, so like it's straight up a brand new game. Tetris Effect Connected. All new multiplayer, optimized single player. That's cool. Alright then.
World premiere.
I might pick it up. I love Tetris. I love Tetris. I've seen my playtime on Tetris 99. I love Tetris. How many optimized for Xbox tags are we gonna see? They really like the fact that you could kind of like cross-play this between Xbox One and Xbox Series X, which makes sense since it's gonna be backwards compatible with every Xbox system. So what I am kind of worried about is if there's going to be any games that you can only play on Xbox Series X.
It all starts.
Because that would probably give me more an incentive to get it. If I could just play on my Xbox One, then I'll just play on my Xbox One instead. Why would I need a Series X? Ugh. Oh man, I'm getting like Silent Hill vibes from this. Bad touch, bad touch. Okay. Oh, I don't see an Xbox One tag there, so maybe that's the exclusive we're looking for. Did it say console launch though? Oh, I might have just said console launch. Sega! What the hell are you showing? Jet Set Radio? Space Channel 5? Another Sonic game? This looks like Panzer Dragoon though. Oh no, it's PSO. It's Phantasy Star. This is a fun game, right? I've only heard of the amount of friends you can make back in the GameCube era when you had to hook that up to like a modem and shit. So I heard a lot of good stories about the first game. I'm not so sure about the second one though. I heard it might have been good. I heard from friends that the Xbox and PC servers in America are bad though. I don't know, that's from their experience. I haven't really tried it out all that much, so... But hey, Fancy Star Online. That's a good thing, right? It kind of looks like Xenoblade Chronicles X, actually, now that I'm seeing it, so... It might be up my alley if that's the case. I love that game, so... To have that as an MMO, I think that might be up my alley. It's just that with MMOs in general, they take up a lot of time consuming. They are time consuming as all heck. So like you gotta be very invested in MMOs if you want to play it. Something that I don't know if I have enough time to do so. New Genesis, Phantasy Star Online 2, coming 2021. Yeah, that's something I'm sure Phantasy Star fans would really love. I swear to God, like, video game trailers nowadays start to feel more like movie trailers in terms of pacing and editing. It's like...
We make our own path.
It feels a little bit more formulaic nowadays. I don't know. Am I just noticing that, or has that always been a thing? I don't want to dilute anyone's expectations for any video games. If you guys gonna enjoy it, good on you. It's just my, like, what my mindset is right now. Like, what I'm thinking. This game's just straight up called Crossfire. Like, what, the board game?
Xbox is the place to play, and you are at the center of everything we do. Now, you may have noticed we didn't get to visit all of our Xbox game studios today. That means we'll have more to share later this year. But until then...
Wait, you're not going to show all of them that's listed in the listing?
World.
Yeah, I didn't see anything about the Mojang just yet, so like, what the hell are they brewing up? But it's clear that they're going to showcase more games like later on in the future. So, cool.
The world is filled with stories.
For what I've gathered,
Legendary heroes.
from what I've seen so far, it looks promising.
Of fantastical creatures and wondrous places where nature and magic live in perfect harmony. Not all stories have happy endings.
Damn, rip Navi.
But yours has yet to be written.
Whoa, wait, Fable? Whoa, wait a minute! Fable, that's a name I have not seen in forever. They're straight up rebooting the series? That is interesting. Yeah, that was the Xbox Gaming Showcase Extravaganza Suplex Ultimax Edition. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah, let's just see Navi die again. That's what we all want to see. Not sure how excited I am compared to Tetris Effect. I'm really gonna excite. I'm sorry. I have a huge bias towards Tetris. It's Tetris. I know I'm not making a good case for myself, but yeah, legitimately, I'm intrigued to see what's gonna be happening for the future of the Series X. Because launch day right now, we're gonna get upgrades. And that seems to be what they're kind of banking on, because there's not really true exclusives. There's Xbox exclusives, but there's not really Xbox Series X exclusives. So most of what you're playing right now will be playable on the Xbox One, a system I already own. So I'm probably just gonna play on that one. And to top it off, like the fact that they are saying that it's gonna be optimized and smart delivery for the next system, it's gonna help me like when I get the Xbox Series X like 2 years from now, 3 years from now. But as of now, like I'm gonna be content with just playing it on my Xbox One at the current moment. That's something I guess that like PlayStation and Nintendo hasn't really been doing. So here's what I think about like what Xbox is doing right now. They're very pro-consumer. But how are they making money out of this? Is that what they're really banking on? Is like the good deeds, the good values, the good publicity? Maybe, but how long is that gonna last? I'm being very cynical here. This is just me being like skeptical base mode right now. Is like, how is Xbox gonna survive with that? Because like with that mentality, they could kind of be taking advantage of. Like the thing about. Like, it's kind of absurd, kind of a miracle that Xbox Game Pass is so good. So they're really, like, hammering that service into us and making it as best as possible. I guess that's what they're really banking on, because, like, they're gonna have concurrent, like, subscribers, like, over and over again. Oh, hey, Spawnwave. So I'm guessing that's what they really want to do, is make sure like the longtime Xbox fans are going to be subscribed. That's just, I guess that's kind of the same model that they did with Xbox Gold when you had to pay for that. That's how they're banking their money, is from their services rather than their exclusives. And that's I guess that's a good strategy as well, since I don't think PlayStation and Nintendo is doing that. So this is certainly something new. But, yeah, I'll say that's definitely something good. I gotta commend Xbox for that, at the very least. The games they showcase, they're definitely, like, I'm excited for Halo. I don't know if I had to play Halo 5 and 4 beforehand. I'm probably gonna play those eventually just to get to the build-up once I get to Infinite. But, as of now, I'm gonna wait my opinion on Infinite until I guess I play the entirety of the Halo series. Not Halo Wars, obviously, but like the mandatory Halo games, I feel. Unless Infinite can stand alone as its own game, which, judging from like gameplay-wise, it might be story-wise as well, because like you don't need to play the previous Halo games to enjoy Halo Infinite. It looks like, and the fact that the subtitle is Infinite instead of like Halo 6. I think they're definitely trying to, like, I guess, reboot it in a way. Psychonauts. Very excited for that one. I'm really looking forward to that game. That one Rare game looked cool. There's no Banjo-Kazooie. I gotta stop. I gotta shut up with that. I'm sorry. Like, I love Banjo-Kazooie. I'm sure a lot of fans love Banjo-Kazooie. I just want another Banjo-Kazooie game, guys. Come on. Is that so hard to ask? But yeah. And, if the Series X is going to be backwards compatible with every Xbox game, then as a video recorder, I guess that's very beneficial for me because I'm going to be able to play on the highest like quality possible. So yeah, that was the Xbox Game Showcase. I'm erasing a memes of that fairy that's just goddamn dying. That's I could see the memes already. I'm just imagining.